Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Whispers of a Machine Blind. When we last left off, we were here at Mimir Road and we had found some boot prints from one of our murder victims that led up the stairs that we're standing by. So, well, let's go upstairs and see what we can find.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. Wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, are you fond of filth or something?
No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective. Colleague from my city cop days would certainly say so. Major clean freak, that one. In this case, yes, official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
You don't want me to clean. That's a first, but sure.
Okay, we got some more.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. It might recognize the man if I saw him.
Well, luckily we have a picture.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Thanks.
Oops.
You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
I clicked
Hey,
in the wrong
Sven?
place.
Yeah?
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, a cop's gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
Right.
I'm looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to Carl, the man who was murdered today.
I have no idea who Carl was, so I'm not sure what you want from me.
Well, are there any young women in this building?
I'm looking at one.
Ha ha. A tenant, obviously. Probably living alone.
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young women in this building lately, but I work in 16 buildings. Kinda hard to keep track.
Fair enough. Do you know which apartments they live in?
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they practically treat me as part of the furniture, so...
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
Indeed.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
No, that's private. I won't show that to just anyone. Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right, thanks.
Right behind you.
What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
Would you happen to know where a key like this might fit?
Looks special. Some custom-built box or something, maybe?
Maybe. Thanks. I don't think he'd be interested in that. I don't want to share that with him. No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason.
Well, she's carrying around mud in her pocket.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Let's give the place a quick once-over with the scanner. But since he just cleaned, there's probably not a lot that we can find. Anything here in 113? Nope. And also nothing of the boot prints. Yep. Just as I suspected. Wait, I was thinking of something. Oh, right. So we got Sven, apartment, and door.
Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked. Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Nope, no fit. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Very nice.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Huh.
I wonder if this is even scanning the overlay of the keypad or if it's just scanning the background. Do we have... Nope. Doesn't work with the code an idiot would have in his luggage. What uses the master key though if
I did that already.
it just turns on the keypad?
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
It gave me a bum key.
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? Disconnect it, use an override code or something?
No way, those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
How will we do that?
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Or maybe can we go in through apartment 115?
No point. It's not the right door.
I guess not. So how are we gonna crack the code? Man, what good is this thing if it can't help us hack, like, keypads and stuff? We just
I don't think extra strength helps there.
could rip it out of the wall.
A razor-sharp surgical scalpel. I don't see how those things work together.
You know, you pry it open, fiddle around with the circuitry inside.
I don't see how those things work together. That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Well, we got 1,000. No, we don't have quite 1,000 possibilities. Because there's no 0. But still, way too many to brute force.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Well, I guess we can give it back now.
Here's your key back. Thanks for lending it to me.
You're welcome. Happy to help.
Who can we ask about breaking into a door? No? Oh, Gabriel's back.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. I should let you know Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the morgue.
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her. I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad. I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mimir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks. What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordsund do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But?
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
Anything we haven't asked him about here?
I found this in one of the drawers in the office.
Ah, well, feel free to use it if you think it can help the case.
What do you think of this?
I'd stick with the gun, ma'am.
No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason. All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
No. Not where I want to go. Oh, but good to know that the jail is down here.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here. Probably for opening the cells. I don't need to mess with that. Empty. Probably for opening the... Empty. I don't see how those things work together.
A key and a keyhole? You don't see how these work together?
That combination makes no...
What kind of special agent is she? So let's check out the records.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook. I don't think I need to look him up. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Not really. I'll figure something out. Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
I wonder if we can ask Carl's colleague about Katarina.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I guess let's drop by the clinic again.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind.
We already heard
What
that.
else?
Not at the moment. Not now.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
Well, we don't know for sure that it does not need medical attention.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself. I don't need to show it to anyone. Would you say this clay could be used to create a mold of, say, a finger?
I'd say your clay is suitable for that purpose, yes.
Okay, why would we want a mold of, say, a finger?
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
Make mold of Carl's finger. Kind of complicated, but should work. Don't make a mold. Why am I going such convoluted lengths for a corpse? Okay, now can we...
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it.
Interesting. Now, is the finger enough to get in, or do we also need a code? Or maybe, like, the birth date or whatever would be useful. Oh. We do it like this?
I need to figure out the code first. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg.
February 2nd, 56. Those are 4 numbers, though. And there's no 0. 256.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg.
No. So
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd.
when she immigrated here, that can't be part of the code because 80, well, the year is 80 and we don't have a 0. So February 2nd, 56, right?
Katarina Berg.
Yeah. But can't be 2256 because it's only 3 numbers to the code. Is it the door number maybe? No, would be too simple.
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant. Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
The day I first came to Nordsund. But it was November 13th or something like that?
Katarina Berg. Born.
No, May 13th. So 513 or 135.
Katarina Berg.
May 13th. Because it could make sense because
Hi,
you're
doofus.
registered now means that maybe his fingerprint would be registered with her with the keypad, and then he totally flipped the day she first came to Nordsund, which could be a reference to the code, but May 13th.
Katarina Berg. Born.
Yeah, 513 doesn't work, 135 doesn't work. Maybe we... Oh! He flipped the day she first came to Nordsund, so maybe it's inverted. But we already tried 135, right? So 513, 351, or 315. Aha! Wow, I can't believe I figured that out.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
So I take it they have hang-ups not only about AI, but about technology in general. Large tank, valve, console, receptacle, screen, strange sphere. Bed, cradle, and letter.
Looks like someone is expecting. Big enough for 2 people. Recently used. There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago.
Okay, so it's not recent, so... It's not like maybe she doesn't know that he's dead because she thinks he's just gone away to take care of things for his dad's death. But as I said, I'm pretty proud of myself for figuring out that the code basically flipped means that you have to just jumble up the numbers and get the right combination. That's kind of, you know, the thing that just kind of sails right over my head normally, but I am pretty satisfied right now. Well, next we should probably examine this machine and maybe get some inkling as to what its purpose is, but I think we will do that in the next part. So for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below, subscribe to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.